So today we're going to have a look at this multi cooker by Vonshef. This is the 30cm version. They also do one in 42cm versions, which is suitable for probably around about 6 people. So let's see what we've got in the box. Okay, so we have the lid, which is glass. That's the power adapter, and also has the temperature control. This looks like it's the actual top of the lid there. Okay, right. And then we actually have the pan itself, multi cooker. It does have a little instruction manual here, safety instructions, product specification, 4-fuss use, operation, more on the operation, cleaning and maintenance. There's a little handy food type and cooking times guide there, such as omelette, sausages, lamb chops, so there's a bit of an indication there if you're not sure how long something's going to take. This tells you what temperature, what level and how long for, which is quite handy. Okay, so the actual unit itself, so it's not too heavy, it is all metal apart from these side handles here. If you look underneath, you can see here Vonshef, made in China. There's one screw there. What's more than that? It's all something. The pan itself is actually fixed to the heating element by the looks of it, which obviously makes things a little bit harder to clean because you can't take this pan off and put it into the sink or even into the dishwasher. You're going to have to clean it in situ on the which I suppose is the same as some of the health grills like the George Foreman and things like that, where they have fixed heat plates. So let's just have a look at the lid here. So that's just a little bit loose there, a little bit rocky as well. Look, it's not sitting quite right. I'll come back and have a look at that later on. It does need a handle fixing up, which I'll do later. And then we've got the power unit here. It's got a standard UK plug with this, I'm assuming, connecting to there. Fairly easily. And do the twister. There's your cord. So that's probably around about 1 metre in length, so let's just bear that in mind. Where you want it to situate it, you will need a power connector. Okay, so what I'll do is I'll connect all this up, read through the manual and put together the lid with the handle for the lid, and then I'll give it a try. Okay, so I've fixed the handle onto the top of the pan. It's fairly straightforward, it's just one screw, you just need a screwdriver, put it through the hole, tighten it all up. I've read through the instructions, and the instructions tell you first of all to heat it up for about 5 minutes before you start cooking. So I'm going to do that now. I'm going to show you how it all goes together though. So this is your power plug. Now what it tells you to do is to plug this in, making sure that it's set on 0 before you plug it in. So I'll set that on 0 there, pushes into place, switch the power on at the wall, and it tells you in the instructions to switch it onto 3. And we can see there that the little orange light has come on to indicate that it's actually firing up. and then it basically says to wait 5 minutes for it to warm up to temperature for cooking. So as I'm going to be cooking a burger, I'm going to see in the manual what instructions give you for cooking a burger. Now, burgers aren't actually listed in here, but what we do have, we've got sausages and pork fillets, both of them telling us to set it on to level 3 on the heat. So I'll leave it on 3 and let it warm up and come back in a few minutes. Okay, so it's been about just over 5 minutes now since I switched it on and it's warmed up. The light's gone out now, which indicates it's no longer heating, so obviously the thermostat says it's hot enough. So I'm going to try cooking this burger. It's actually a veggie burger as opposed to a meat burger, and it's also frozen as well, so I'm actually going to adjust the times a little bit to compensate for that. Now, one thing it does tell you in the instruction manual is to keep the lid on during the cooking, so I'll pop it on there. I'm not putting any oil in the pan. It should be okay, it is non-stick, and we'll come back to that in a little while and see how it's getting on. Okay, so this veggie burger's been in a little while now. You probably can't hear that from there, but it's nicely sizzling away. It's hot. I'm using a plastic spatula because it does mention the fact that not to use any metal cookware, kitchen utensils on it, because you could scratch a non-stick surface. So better off using a plastic one. Just flip it over. Yeah, it's cooking nice. I'm going to leave that a bit longer though, because it is quite a thick burger, and then I'll come back later on to show you how easy it is to clean once we've finished. So let's take a look now how the burger's getting on. Yeah, I'd say that's about done now and ready to serve up. So I'll unplug the multi cooker and let it cool down, and then come back and give it a clean in a bit and see how easy it is to clean. Bearing in mind that you can't take the pan away from the hot plate, so we'll see how we get on. Okay, so it's all cooled down now. As you can feel, it's safe to touch, so I'm just going to take the lid off. Now, in the instructions, what it recommends is a soft sponge with some soapy water, so I'm just going to put a little bit of washing liquid in there. I've got a bowl of water, and let's just see. I'm not using the scrubbing side of this because it does say not to use any abrasive on the surface. There's a few crumbs and things coming off, so it's some more water. Yeah, it does seem fairly easy to clean. There wasn't a lot of oil though, to be honest. From the burgers I've cooked, there wasn't a lot of oil coming out on them, so I guess that's it's something to bear in mind, that obviously if you'd cooked like a curry or something like that in here, then it may be a little bit more difficult to clean out. But it does seem to clean fairly easily. There's one thing obviously I have done is I've ensured that the plug is disconnected from there. It's also disconnected from the wall as well, and that way then you can ensure that there's definitely no risk of getting an electric shock when you're cleaning. It does recommend that. Well, not a recommendation, it's what they tell you to do. So, okay, well, I'm going to finish cleaning this off now, give it a dry down, and then we should all be done. So, after using the multi-cook for about a day, I think it's quite a good product. You can buy it for about 20 quid online, which is a pretty reasonable price really, and it's a useful extra bit of kit to have in the kitchen. Check out the link below for where you can get one online.